We are in Forza Horizon 3, of course. It's set in Australia. This is, if you remember, the original Forza Horizon on Xbox 360 was set in Colorado. Then we moved to the south of France for Forza Horizon 2, and now we're in the land down under in Australia for Forza Horizon 3. Playground Games was the developer of this game, and they have done a fantastic job of recreating Australia, all of many of the highlights of Australia, the areas that make the real Australia so special. They've sort of combined them in a really interesting way in Forza Horizon 3. So you get to see things like the Outback. You get to see beautiful towns like Byron Bay, the little surf towns. The map in Forza Horizon 3 is more than twice the size the map of Forza Horizon 2. So it just keeps going and going. It's amazing. And you have all sorts of different areas that you can check out when you're playing the game.
Because the most important part of the map isn't necessarily that it's twice as big as Forza Horizon 2. I think that's important, but it's that it's twice as diverse. When you have a game that's over 100 hours in just the campaign, variety is critical. So being able to go to all these different environments, with the weather effects, the night and day, it feels like you're always exploring a new world in this game, which is pretty awesome.
Forza Horizon 3 at launch has more than 350 cars. And like we were talking about earlier, that's all sorts of cars. We have brand new vehicle types, I should say, dune buggies,
trucks,
all sorts of off-road, trophy trucks, cars like the Reliant Robin that are just sort of the BMW Isetta, just really quirky cars that are a lot of fun to drive. And of course you can tune all these cars. All of them have Forza Vista. You can paint them, you can tune them, you can buy upgrades for them. It's a Forza game, so you can do what you expect. 4-player campaign co-op. So here's the deal. Here's how it works. When you're playing the game, you are progressing through your own campaign, right? And you can do that solo, or you can invite up to 4 people, and you can play, and they can play in your campaign. But what's really powerful about 4-player campaign co-op is that everything that the people in your campaign earn, whether it's cars, credits, whatever it may be, if they unlock a new car horn, you will take that back to your game. Now, you'll be able to play cross-play, whatever platform you're on. It's just going to be seamless, right? So if Chris is playing on Xbox One and I'm playing on Windows 10, we can do anything we want together. We can race together. We can buy stuff off the auction house. It just works. That's the whole point. To me, it's a game that we were talking about it a little bit earlier. This game has a little bit of everything. In fact, it's got a lot of everything, right? It's got 350 cars, but you don't have to be a car fan to fall in love with this game, right? We have all sorts of car types. We've got all sorts of assists. So this game is friendly for every skill level, whether you're just starting out or whether you're an expert and you want to race against the best in the world. You can dial up the settings, make things really challenging, go up against awesome drivatars. You see the settings here. You can drive the way you want. You can do what you want. If you're a creative person, if you love to paint or take photographs, you come into this game and you can do that, and you have one of the world's most beautiful settings to do that in. All sorts of lighting conditions to take advantage of, weather, beautiful Australian skies and settings. And so however you want to express your love of cars, whether you're competitive, creative, or you just want to go cruising, you can find it in Forza Horizon 3.